up, guys? This is Kevin Lindsay from the OG, and I'm here, and I have finally caught up with Extremity issue 4. Another great cover, just to let you see it, just to let you take it in. Awesome cover. Another good, solid issue. Probably my least favorite out of the 4, but it's still a solid issue nonetheless. We see the intro, the opening. Actually, this is the first one with no backstory. We don't have a bookend of a backstory. Seems like it anyway. We start right in real time with Thea and her dad going and visiting the grave of their mom, or Thea's mom, and Jerome's wife, and really another good interaction between father and daughter. Then we go and we transition right into the baddies, and they come to find what happened in issue 3, and this is cool. And I want to, I know I keep mentioning it, but to me they have some Walking Dead-esque things that they seem to pull from, and this is one thing. If you watched the episode 3 review, then, or if you've seen the comic, then you know what this is. They find the people that the Rotos killed, including the hunter right there. Found their heads on a stake, and if you read the Walking Dead comics, heads on a stake. I'm not going to spoil that for you. But then we go where they're hunting down the next person, in Dag, who is the one who speared Jerome's wife, and he is apparently made weapons, or he used to, and he has these awesome huge creatures. Like, he has a praying mantis that is absolutely huge. Anyway, the Rotos are on their way, and Dag is seeing them. He's like, no, we're not going to fight. He tells his wife to get in the house and leave. She's like, no, I'm not going to leave. Well, they come. Jerome wants to fight. There's an epic fight scene. It's just him and Dag going at it, and basically Dag tries to apologize. Apparently he's kind of reformed in his ways, and he's like, hey, I'm sorry for everything that happened. Jerome doesn't care. He starts waylaying, and then some cool stuff happens, and Shiloh, man, like, I'm just going to go ahead and spoiler alert, okay? If you don't want to be spoiled, I'm sorry, but the comic's been out. We're fixing to get 5 in just a week or two. Issue 5. Shiloh comes out of nowhere. The wife does, excuse me. The wife comes, huge spider. Then Shiloh comes out of nowhere. The machine thing, bam, slices the big spider wide open, and all heck breaks loose. People come out of nowhere. Thea comes out of nowhere. They are all fighting, and anyway, you have a big deal. Nobody dies in the fight, but then they raid Dag's house, and they find this machine that apparently is supposed to call some beast stuff from the underground of the Great Plains, apparently, or wherever they're at right now. Anyway, the big story, though, is Rolo and Shiloh. They've developed this bond, friendship, whatever you might call it. It seems like Rolo is kind of a loner. He's definitely not as violent as his dad and things. And anyway, to power the machine, they have to have a battery. Shiloh's head kind of reminds me of Vision. The most important pieces in his head is the battery, and they want the battery. Shiloh, who in the battle could have killed Dag's wife, didn't. Jerome gets mad about it. They want Shiloh's battery. Shiloh takes the battery out. Spoiler alert. Falls down. Rolo's like, bump this. Peace out. And he's gone. Like, he takes off. And takes off in this little ship. And that's kind of how it ends. Like, you have some panels here of nothing, just art. apparently everybody's reacting to Rolo leaving, and you see the thing is charging up, and that's kind of how it ends. It's kind of how it cuts off. I felt like this issue was a little bit incomplete because of how it ended. It's basically Rolo saying, hey, you chosen your path, because Thea doesn't want him to leave. But he said, hey, you chose your path, I'm out. And he leaves. And that's kind of where it ends. Like, you have the panels there, like I said, no words, just people reacting, campfire, battery being powered, and looks like Thea in a corner crying. Kind of how it is. But one thing we got in the letter hacks that I'm really excited about is they're talking about a full page spread. Like, and they said you would have to turn it up vertically. And then, of course, at the end, I'm guessing this is the cover art for issue 5. This is kind of weird. Got a lot of blood right there. So that's kind of, might be kind of telling because the baddies are on their way. They seem to be on their way. So definitely the weakest out of the 4 that I read. The cover kind of, sort of, well, not really. The cover's not really misleading. But anyway, the weakest out of the 4, still good. I'm still interested in the story. The letter hacks, they didn't give too much away or anything. It was mainly people just complimenting them on the episodes, or I keep saying episodes, guys. Complimenting them on the issues and things like that. So, all in all, really good issue. Really good issue. And I'm excited for July's issue and to see where the story goes. Remember, in the review for 3, they said Thea's story would go 12 issues at least. So we're almost halfway there. So it'd be interesting to see where this goes. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share it. Go visit your local comic book store, all that stuff. Subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get 100 subscribers. I think we can do it. You guys have a good night. Oh, hit the bell. Joshua Stockett to have my head. Hit the bell by the subscribe button when you do subscribe. That way you can see our awesome content. You guys have a good night.